Good morning and welcome to another edition of Freedom Express 192 RBS here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. I'm your host, Josh the RV Nerd. And what I want to focus on, all joking aside, is why Coachmen has absolutely nailed this floor plan in the Freedom Express Ultralite series here at Haylett RV. If you'd like to see if we have this in stock and available, all you need to do is click the link in the video description that says check for price and availability. That will also show you if we have one in stock, what we're asking, how it is equipped, because the one that we have in stock could be different from this. Now, things that you're seeing here, like this 42 cubic foot front storage compartment, the 2 foot by 4 foot weatherproof outside picnic table that comes standard with these, the full LED pass-through lighting that you see in this, these are Freedom Express standards. And they're awesome things, but I also want to point out, you know, if you visit our website, I'll absolutely express things like this little outside grill that we've added to this grill right here. Things that are not standard, things that were added to this as optional. Because this video here may not be the exact one we have in stock. It's an example of a Freedom Express that we've had, not necessarily the one we do have. So always visit our website, call our team, whatever, to make sure you can see exactly what we have. Now, kind of like I was pointing out some things up here, Freedom Express has been one of the most influential lightweight series out there, and it's one of the reasons I love having them here at Haylett RV. This is an extremely popular layout. You can find this layout in a couple different brands. Like we've got obviously the Freedom Express 192 here. It's got the little sister Apex 189 that we carry here at Haylett RV. If you'd like a little different flavor, you got a Rockwood 2109S that we carry here at Haylett RV. We carry multiple versions of different things because they all have cool different qualities. I say in almost all my videos, every RV is the best for a different reason. I want to show you why I think these guys have done the best in their own way. So first of all, little bit different construction. Under the fiberglass skin is material called Asdel, and this is something that you should read up on if you don't know about it. If longevity and long-term ownership and peace of mind, lack of maintenance, those sorts of things are paramount to your purchase decision, you should learn a little bit more about Asdel and what it does here in the Coachmans at Freedom Express. It is the layer below the fiberglass skin instead of wood, and what it does, it is lighter, which is a huge factor in any lightweight product. It's basically just a moisture barrier. It just prevents moisture from seeping into the walls effectively. It is a noise dampener. It's a superior insulator. It does a lot of really nice things. It's basically it's melted pop bottles primarily, but it's a very green recycled component, so you know that's nice. Power tongue jack is something that we apply to pretty much all of our Freedom Expresses here at Haylett RV. Now, if you see something we have in stock that doesn't have a power tongue jack, that's why I've got a full parts and service super center over here. These things are easy swaps, so don't let the little stuff mess with your head. Focus on the big thing, and we can take care of the little stuff because we're a full service shop that only does everything. Hitching, pieces, parts, trades, financing, and everything in between. Pardon my red jumper box to give us power here. But Freedom Express was one of the first, they might have been the very first, I'm not sure, I haven't gone back to look, but they flipped the traditional front battery, rear propane setup that dominated the business for so many years. That allowed them to have 2 batteries, because this is solar prep, so you want 2 batteries if you're going to put solar on it. And they also tongue mount their spare tire. That leaves the rear bumper open for things like bike racks, and it also improves load equalization. Weight up front tows better than weight in the back. Don't know if you've noticed when I had the other huge baggage door open, but these are magnet latch baggage doors. So, pardon me, my throat's a little sore this morning for some reason. A little cold season coming in. Michigan cold season coming in right now. But it's easier one-hand operation. Now, the whole look of this thing is just really pretty, I think. It's I call it the ocean breeze exterior, you know, and it's got the Barbie beach house interior. It's got just an awesome look to it. It's light, it's fun, and someone really taught these old dogs new tricks. I mean, Coachman's been around for what, 52, 53 something years now, long time. These guys are, if they're not the longest consecutively running manufacturer out there, I'd like to know who is, because these guys are certainly up in the running. They've watched so many other brands come and go, and these guys still hang around. Centralized hookups are a nice thing I like on the 192 Freedom here at Haylett's. You know, you got your black tank flush, your outside shower, and separate cable and satellite hookups. So if you do decide to expand your entertainment options, you don't need to worry about like cable splitters and stuff, and those things really get into signal attenuation problems, loss of signal basically. Something you can easily miss on this. A lot of brands have gone to a colored sidewall on the skin here, but they stuck with white. But you can also hear it's got that real sandpapery grit texture. Plus, they use a little bit different wiper seal on this, and I don't know how well it's showing up on camera, but it's actually got like a bit of a T-edge on it, so that this wiper seal grabs that slide out better, so you get better wipe action out of that. These do have a full walk-on roof. You've got 5-inch or 5.5-inch roof trusses. They do something very interesting at the Freedom Express plant, which is something I don't see in the other brands here at Haylett RV. They have a stick-built roof construction because it's a good insulator and it's stronger with a snow load on it as compared to aluminum trusses, but they actually do an aluminum perimeter around that, and I've not seen another brand do a hybrid roof construction like that. So I really looked into it, and what I found is, you know, like your sidewalls over here, well, they're aluminum framed and laminated, so they've got a smooth aluminum flush top. Well, if you had a long board running the length of that, it could kind of wave up and down a little bit. So they have an aluminum roof that perfectly marries up with an aluminum sidewall, so there's not like little gaps and inconsistencies here and there, because that's where you're going to get structure problems. So we've got laminated floor, walls, rear wall. The awning on this really couldn't be any bigger if they tried. They put a max size awning on it with LED lighting. You can tilt that on a rainy day. I've got wicked sunshine coming in here, so let me get a little closer and you get to see that they include that nicer, bigger grab handle as a standard matter of happenstance on these. A double step. In smaller campers like this, you'll sometimes run into singles. Not a lot. Occasionally. I'm not going to wrap too hard on that, but it is there rarely. So again, the little grill, instead of a bumper mount RVQ grill, which we are finding more and more customers are displeased with because they don't cook well, they cook inconsistently, they don't heat nicely. Coachmen for years has been using a superior Coleman camp grill. What's nice is this is a real grill. It's not like an outside burner, and it actually gets more heat evenly, and it feeds off those little loose 1-pound propane bottles. So if you want to pick this up and move it somewhere, you want to sit it not under the awning, you want to put it over on a picnic table, like the table that it includes, or anything like that. This gives you the ultimate flexibility. And what I like is how they tie that feature with their interiors here. There's a couple specific appointments they put in the Freedom Expresses that make these very, very campsite friendly. Of course, I'm backwards reaching for the door. There it goes. So, as long as I'm talking about all the picnic stuff, first thing I want to point out is this hardwood food grade cutting board stove cover. So, I'm talking about outside stuff right now, but I'm looking at inside stuff because it all kind of, you can make stuff work in more than one way in a Freedom Express. That's what I like about this. They're very campsite friendly. So if you want to, this is portable. You can move this outside if you want to. This can be a nice little serving tray. You have like all your napkins and your condiments and stuff up there. Now, all of your silverware and whatnot can be found here in the patented utensil drawer. That's not their name for it. That's just my name for it. But you get the idea. It wraps around the sink. The space in front of the sink is an area where almost all manufacturers have wasted it or done it poorly. If you're lucky, they give you one of those absolutely worthless spring-loaded sponge drawers, which likes to flip the sponge into your cabinets on top of your clean dishes, which is gross. So I can have all my forks, spoons, knives, everything right here. I can take this outside. I can set it on top of this. Again, I can make a nice little serving station. I can take it to my buddy Rick's campsite or something if you're doing buddy camping. And then when you're done, you bring it back in, boom, it's put away. Everything's done. That's what's nice about this, is the stuff inside can go outside and work there. For instance, under the bed, you've got this nice little easy lift bed. There is this additional table right here. It's a elliptical base folding table. Now, the probably intended purpose of that is that you could use it right here for like dining or whatnot, or you could use it for like extra island prep, but there's nothing stopping you from taking that table outside to have like a second picnic table, so you could have like a prep table, a serving table, different things. So let me back up a little bit, because I don't want to miss some of my favorite parts of the Freedom Expresses here at Haylett's, because this is a brand I really like, because it is the industry's only tall person friendly lightweight. It is specifically built for bigger people. Case in point, this has taller walls. This has a 3-inch taller 6-foot 9-inch wall you don't find in small towable trailers. And it's only 4,035 pounds despite being bigger. That's where that Asdale in the walls comes into play that I talked about earlier. Freedom Expresses are bigger, but not heavier because they're built with superior materials. Now that does mean this is not the least expensive lightweight on the market. It might mean that for you, though, it's the best lightweight on the market. That's what I mean by this. They're all cool in different ways. Now, something I like on this is you see that little light flicker right there? It has the cool little indirect cabinet lights on this, which I think is just a really cool touch. It's just little niceties they put in here. Now, because this slide is taller, you can have overhead storage and a big window in the slide. But what's neat is this is an above-the-floor slide-out. So this is a completely carpetless, easy cleaning floor plan. There's different decors. Typically, you'll find this either, right now, the decor colors, you've got the lighter cashew that we're looking at, or there's a little bit darker one called russet, which looks like it has like a little bit of a potato skin on the sofa. They're both popular, and this floor plan is not large enough for a light or dark contrast to make that great of a difference, but they went so light on everything else in here that it's got such a nice light, open, airy look and feel to it. Now, take a little bit look at this. Now, this can fold down into a little grandkid sleeper, but most of the time, this is going to be your primary seat, so they made it like almost a theater experience with this little folding armrest, and they have LED lit cup holders so you can see at night, and you've got USB chargers right here, and when you don't want it, you can just fold that right away. So this has a swing out TV. Right now I've got it facing the bed, but where the TV's positioned with that swing out, it can face the sofa, it can face the bed, it can face whatever you want it to. Now, not only is this RV taller, which means bigger headroom in the shower, more slide outs, a bigger set of cabinets or anything like that, but it also has a full 80-inch true queen bed. This is not a short camper queen. This is a 60 by 80 real queen. Queen sheets fit this. If you want to exchange a mattress, you could, though I don't think you're going to need to here. Now, they've done some really nice touches here. Both sides of the bed have stands with both household and USB outlets. Most trailers, if they give you USB plugs, it's only on one side of the bed or the other. They give it to you on both here. Now, this is definitely a couples coach. This isn't built with superior privacy in mind. It's a little 19-foot box, guys, you know. It's not made to be a 30-foot bunkhouse. The idea here is the rare time a grandbaby's going to come with you, plop them on the couch. But most of the time, it's just the two of you. Go out, party, have a good time. Full-length hanging wardrobes here, so you don't have a sharp corner to jab yourself. They actually have very good size overhead storage on this, and those lights that you see hanging below the overhead cabinets, they're actually dual element. They're blue and white LEDs, so that if you want to be able to read at night, or if you just want to be able to really see, you can do both. So again, great entertainment option in this that you can see from anywhere. I do like the dual crossbreeze bedroom windows and that overhead vent up there. Now, what's nice is all your entertainment's handled, AM, FM, CD, DVD, Bluetooth. Pretty common in the industry now, so I'm not going to bang too hard on that. One thing I do want to talk about, though, are sealed edge waterproof countertops. Now, whether it's the countertop or the tabletops or in the bathroom, they're all the same. It's a simpler, lighter weight, lower dollar way to accomplish the same thing as a solid surface countertop. It looks great, it works great. Now, not only that, so we've already talked about the very nice hardwood cutting board, but also your sink is different. Do the wedding ring test. That's not plastic, that's stone cast. You can pour liquids in this up to, or anything, you can put objects in it up to 500 degrees before it begins to break and fail. Now, this window here opens for ventilation, but notice how it tilts open, so you can use it on a rainy day if you want to. Plus, it's under the awning, so you're always going to be able to use that. But the little stuff that Coachmen's doing in the Freedom Expresses, these are those extra little things I talk about. Remember how I keep saying this is a campsite-friendly camper? What I mean by that is smart little things. Like, this isn't just built to be a pretty trailer for a salesman to talk about. This is built first for a person who actually owns it to go camping and have a good time. Like the way that all the hookups on the outside were all located in one spot. Somebody who actually camps had a hand in building this camper, you know? It makes more sense. The other thing this kitchen does extremely well, is just all sorts of storage space. And it's one of the reasons that this might be the very best, but this is one of the very best selling Freedom Expresses that we carry here at Haylett RV. Because it gives you just a truckload of storage. We already saw the big drawers here. Again, taller overhead clearance means bigger cabinets. Plus, right next to the entry door, we've got your extra little pantry, or you can convert that to closet space. Whatever you want this to be, it could be. So it's a very flexible floor plan. And little touches like this, again, built by somebody who camps, not by somebody who just is an engineer. Where do you put a wastebasket in most little campers? And the answer is, you don't. Well, you don't have to worry about it in the 192 Freedom Express here at Haylett's, because they did it for you. Full plywood constructed ball bearing glide drawers, not particle board with a sticker wrap type stuff. Nicer, thought processes and materials go into the Freedom Expresses here at Haylett RV. That's what I like about these. And again, I like it because I can stand in the shower, because I'm tall, and they're just easier to clean and maintain. So between the Asdel, between that aluminum perimeter roof, it's built for long-term use, reduced maintenance, longer ownership. So a porcelain foot flush stool, not plastic, so again, superior material. Nice little, bathrobe hanging rack in there. And a corner shower with protective shower wall surround paneling. You know, they didn't cut corners anywhere here. A big tall guy like me can actually stand in this thing. Case in point here. Why tell you when I can show you? I'm 6'3"-ish. A lot of you guys who have seen a lot of my videos, you already know that because I talk about it all the time. But it's so that you can understand that a tall person can stand in here unobstructed, unprotested, unmolested, you know? And I like that we actually have a nice medicine cabinet. Now, a lot of people ask, well, the lazy idiots, why didn't they hang up the towel holder and the paper and the toilet paper holder? And the answer is because every time they do, they're told they put it in the wrong spot. Every time we install these for a customer, we're told we put them in the wrong spot. If you want us to install them, we have, again, a full parts and service center here at Haylett RV. You tell me where you want this thing screwed into the wall, and I'll do it. Happily so. We are more than happy to accommodate. But everybody always says it's in the wrong place, so we'll let you tell us where the right spot is. Meanwhile, nobody loses, you know. The sink, it's simple, but it's big. You can get your hands in it. And this is an extremely traveling-friendly floor plan. One, the bathroom is right by the door, so if you're going down the road, you're right in the bathroom. Now, the other thing is when the sofa is in, you can still navigate the entire camper. You don't even need to open the sofa for this RV to be 100% functional. All sliding the sofa slide out does is make it feel bigger, larger, more comfortable. It only enhances the floor plan. The floor plan does not require the slide out to function. This is a great model because it does so many things. It's lightweight, it's easily towed. With the volume of sales we do, and again, you can see the link in our video description, you'll see that, we have a huge stock of things. We keep usually between 450 to 500 RVs in stock here at Haylett RV. We do a lot for you guys, so that the idea is you can just give us a call. We do all the hard work for you. We do the hitching, the pieces, the parts, the financing. We can do truck and trailer package deals. We can do RV delivery. We can do everything in between at Haylett RV. Right here. Good look at the glossiness on that skin right there. That is sharp looking. So, give us a call. We'll get you camping. That's what we do. And there's no such thing as being too far away to work with us here at Haylett RV. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.